Hi, I'm Thomas Doran. I'm new to Transworld. I've been here approximately for 6 months, joining around September 2024. Originally, I grew up in the Boston, Massachusetts area in the outskirts of suburbs and came down to Florida for the first time in 1996 to join the Navy. I was a pilot stationed out here at NAS Jacksonville and served many years, over 25, most of it in the Jacksonville area at NAS Jacksonville, but also throughout the country. After I finished my military career, didn't want to go the traditional pilot route and fly with the airlines, and a good friend of mine who was in the private business himself introduced me to Transworld, an agent over here, and so I did want to end up on my own to buy my own business and wanted something in the construction industry, and found a business that way and became a business owner for several years. I really enjoy getting to know the people and why they do what they do, but also getting into the numbers. Being a background as an engineer, also a military pilot background, I just really enjoyed getting into that aspect of it, of what makes a business work, not just from a pure math point of view, but from a marketing, advertising, you name it, just getting out there and even operating it, how to make those numbers actually work for that individual and that particular business. Well, I already mentioned it, was a naval pilot for 25 years, an officer, deployed all around the world, mostly over to Europe. But also with that, I think surprising is my background. I was a civil engineer in college. And so I've always had a real affinity towards the construction kind of industry, including even moving around in the military, just fixing up homes on my own, learning that side of it, which also led me to Transworld and the business, buying my own business. That industry itself also just reminded me of the military, with the background with people kind of from all walks of life, from a junior enlisted up to an admiral or a general. Well, the same thing in the construction industry, to your general carpenter up to owners of companies, CEOs. And so I just saw a really correlation between the two. What they sell is preparation, really, is to know kind of what your business model is, what kind of marketability you have, and how to make it better. It's kind of a pre-grooming. The earlier the better that you can come to us, just to get that full maximum potential for your price, and also we can guide you how to get there. It's just important to me. I'm a big believer that the small business community is the heart of the economy. We see things first. We have a direct finger on the pulse of what's going on. And so it really is just vital to just the entire economy of the United States. And so we are kind of get a first glimpse of things when they're going good and going bad. And so I think the small businesses have a direct effect and impact on it, not only individually and with individuals in the neighborhood or live locally, but also on a big scale picture as well. Oh, I could be probably owning another business. I really did enjoy it. I did consider going back and purchasing another business. I sold mine and thought about going back and doing that again, but I just love that entrepreneurship. But also, again, leading people, growing something, it's something tangible that you can actually have a direct impact on, not only financially for yourself, for your employees, but also for other people in the industry. Oh, anything military I like. And then also sports movies. I guess some sports, I'm a big baseball fan. The Natural, Field of Dreams, classic ones, and really kind of any military leadership war movies, Master and Commander, but anything for even things like Gladiator to that aspect as well. Boston Red Sox for sure, and believe it or not, Dallas Cowboys fan, diehard Dallas fan. I was in Texas for a while, but even growing up, they were a very good team when I was a kid, and so those two teams. But I'm a diehard Boston fan across the board, Celtics, Bruins, and Red Sox. I think I've never taken one piece of advice. I've always taken a little bit from each individual and put them together and melded them to me. But I think really in the end, it's you can do whatever you really want to do if you put your mind to it and you have that drive. And even if you don't know how to do it, there are plenty of people out there, mentors, to get you there. So it's finding those people by networking, friends and family and acquaintances. The best way to reach me is, find me on our website at Transworld, or you can just reach out directly at my number right there and get in touch.